some Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle, big shit. Big shit, big shit, big shit. It's a unique hustle, nigga, big shit. Big shit, big shit, big shit. Name another podcast like this. Who gon' bring it to the table? Boss Talk. Who your girlfriend?
Whoa. Check it. It's a unique hustle. It's your boy ECO, and I'm here with the lovely, official Miss Jamaica. What's going on?
Nothing. Walk on.
Hey, man. So, check it, man. I had a special gift to hit the platform today, man. Me and this guy been talking for months, man. I've been going back and forth with him, man. The boy got so many nice visuals as far as when it comes to the mentality of what he does, man. Something new. Something exciting, man.
Come on.
He's done different, game shows, man. Online. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats trying to get on his level, you know what I'm saying? Wish they could do what he does, man. I seen him, man, and I was just scrolling through, man. My guy D Coop is here from Missouri, man. Check it.
Come on, man. Come on.
Say, man, welcome to Dallas, Texas, man.
Thank you.
So
I'm here,
what's
baby.
in Missouri, man? I mean, I've been hearing things. Your brother, he been shooting with me for a while now.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to understand, what's in Missouri, man?
All right, so Missouri, more specifically, I'm from Kansas City, home of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wow.
We just won a Super Bowl title, not this.
Not this year. Not this year.
We was in the chip.
Yeah,
we was there though.
There, but y'all just didn't win it. But
we
y'all
didn't
was
win
there.
it.
But y'all was there.
So 2 years back to back, but the year prior we won one. You know what I mean? So home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas City Royals, and every hustler I know, man.
Check it.
Yeah, we get money in the Midwest.
Oh man, you can tell, man. I mean, a lot of fans here in Dallas too. I ran into them boys. You can't miss them with all that red on.
No, and they let it be known. They talk a lot.
Oh yeah, them boys. They got bragging rights.
It don't matter where you are.
They got bragging rights. Shout out to that boy. What's that boy? That quarterback y'all got from Texas, right out of White House, man.
Okay, from Texas.
Yeah, right out of White House.
Patty Mahomes.
Come on, man.
Patty Mahomes.
You didn't know that?
I definitely
check
knew.
it, man. Check it.
Much respect. It's love, baby. It's love down here, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
cool.
drop y'all a jewel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know if anybody ever said
I
it.
accept it, man.
Say less.
Yeah. We appreciate you for acknowledging it.
Listen, he's in the town. He's in good hands.
Oh,
you better believe it.
What you think about that?
You better believe it.
I'm not into football like that.
Okay, well, what are you into? I know you finna question the young man. You've been asking him about his different things on the phone.
How long you been doing a game show?
The game show.
Well, first, just tell us a little bit about it. We don't know how how did you get into it? You want to ride it that way first? Or?
I've been doing it for a few years. About 4 years now. I started on my birthday.
Did somebody introduce you to it?
That's what I'm,
No. Nobody introduced me to it.
So where did the theory of it come along?
Okay. So I was all right. If I got to go back.
How far
take it back.
Way back.
If I had to go back. It's 4 years when I started this, right? But it doesn't originate from that. So you've been
hearing it how long before that?
Say it again?
How long before that have you been hearing about it?
The game show?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it at all. I created it, right? I've been seeing people. So it started at a barbecue. Mm-hmm. It was my birthday. It was a barbecue at the house. I decided to put a barbecue together after leaving Arizona. I was living in Arizona for a while. I had actually got shot in Arizona.
You can't just skate by getting shot.
I know.
Everybody ain't just getting shot out here, Tupac Jr. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't getting just shot out here, Young Dolph Jr. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not just getting shot out here and making it through, bro.
No.
That's a blessing. If you made it through something like that.
Shot one time?
Yeah, it was one. It was one.
It was one.
I wasn't sure if he was 50 cents or something.
We ain't got to worry about it. He just got shot one time.
God.
You know what I'm saying? He got shot 2.
Thank God it wasn't multiple.
Just pass on by,
I was
man.
like, ooh.
Don't even worry. Just one time.
That one was enough.
That's what I'm saying.
That one was
time,
enough.
I'd have fell dead right.
Wrong place, wrong time?
I can't even say that. I was on a basketball court, and I was I'm very competitive. And so when I was on the court, I was doing what I do. I was, Kansas City, man. They called me the Kansas City Slicker when I was out in Arizona. They called me the Kansas City Slicker. And I'm not really, I don't feel like I'm a slick person. I'm not nowhere near going to snake you or do anything wrong. It's just a matter of I'm not going to let anybody get over on me, talk to me any kind of way, or anything like that, right? And so I was playing ball, and the guy, he was a bully, basically. He was a bully, but he sized up well with me. And that's cool. I don't know you. I'm not from around here. I'm not tripping off you. I'm out here trying to get my run. You know what I mean? Because I had the day off. You know, it's Sunday. I'm in Arizona. It's like 70-degree temperature. We in the back of a school where it's like 6 courts. And so on those 6 courts, it was just after 8 games of us playing full court press, we dogging. My team is just on the road. And so what had happened is he just didn't like that. He didn't like it. And so push came to shove, and
he went for a pistol and come and shoot you.
Yeah, he took it off the basketball court. He was just upset. And so he walked up on me and shot me.
Your boy didn't want to take that L.
I want to say you're blessed for the main fact you're still here, because in my mind, when somebody's telling me about something, I'm walking it through in my mind. If I'm walking up to you and shooting you, I'm going to most of the time you're going to get shot in the chest, in the head, something like that. Yeah. And you won't be here.
Right. And I think he was just trying to make a point. He was trying to make a point, and that's cool. That's cool. Thankfully, he was just trying to make a point.
Where did you get shot?
In my leg.
In your leg. So were you running off or something when he shot you?
I was straight up and down. He walked right up to me. And he
looked you straight in the face, and you saw it coming.
Yeah, I mean, he put it. I could have ran. I could have turned around and ran.
But you didn't.
I'm not running. I just got to play 8 games.
So he shot you one time and be like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm walking off.
Yeah, that was it. He didn't walk off. He kind of ran off. But yeah, I watched him the whole time he ran away.
And what did you do?
I couldn't do nothing but watch him. I mean, at that point,
you didn't go after him. You know, adrenaline rushing. You still able to run and stuff.
I ran. At that point, I ran. I got up on out of there. But I couldn't go far. I hit the ground. I took my shirt off. I wrapped my leg. Got to make sure I was okay.
Yeah.
I had to take care of myself at that point.
At least you knew exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
And so I was like, all right. And I watched him to make sure that he was done shooting, and that was that.
Did you leave the city after that?
No, I didn't leave the city after that.
So you seen him again after that?
Yeah, that's a whole nother situation. Wow. So what I'm saying is the original question.
Yeah, I was gonna get back to that, but that just sparked.
So
and
the
I'm like,
original question was what sparked it, right? Yeah. So after that, my lady at the time, she was 7 months pregnant with my son, and so I was like, all right, I got to do something different, and I knew that if I just experience a near-death experience, it's like nothing's gonna stop me at this point. So let's fast forward to me coming back home. I started my own company, my own lawn service when I came back home from Arizona. So I did leave the city afterwards, but I came back home to recover. Okay. And while I was here, I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna start my own.
So it's not like you were running; you just came back to recover.
Yeah, I had to come back and recover. My lady was 7 months pregnant,
right.
So she's right at the butt end of that. We got to come home and get to the hospital. That's where my
inspiration.
No, my people.
Okay.
My people who are helping me get through this time are. So that's where they are. So I came back home, and it fast forward a little bit longer, is my birthday. And so at that point I was like, I'm not stopping. I know I have the charisma, I have the personality to do what I do on the game show side. I bring people together and we have fun. And
so you were just doing a game show for your birthday party.
I did a barbecue for my birthday. And I was like, I asked people to come through. Just bring something. Everybody bring a plate, bring a dish. And they came through. They showed up. We had a lot of food, a lot of people. It was close to 250 people at this one part.
Check it.
And I was like, if I could just get $1 from everybody, I'll be all right.
Check it.
And so then I was like, all right, bet. So the next event that I'm going to do, I'm going to put together a game show. Because when people come to my house, we play games. Everybody has their thing. Some people like to smoke, drink. We can just come through and chill.
So you've been playing games with your friends for a long time before this happened.
Exactly.
That's what Coop told me. Y'all be drinking a lot.
In your mind,
sometimes, yeah.
So it just dawned on you. Nobody said it to you and said, "Hey, you should do this."
Yeah.
To get money.
Nobody said that. I know if I can do an event, I can promote the event. We can make money off the event. What event are we gonna do?
So how did it go from being physical games to being a virtual game?
Oh, the pandemic switched everything. When the pandemic hit, I said, okay, these games I'm doing digitally, because the games that I have are digital games, as well as cards and different things like that. But the games that I do digitally, I can actually put them onto a website. We can do Zooms, we can do different things, and I can actually screen share with my computer. And so that caused me to be like, oh, we still can do the same thing virtually. I just had to find a platform to do it. I adjusted, and we ran.
Well, I think for me that you were one of the first guys that I seen doing it.
Yeah.
So I mean that's what made it so unique to me, doing a game show online and just really bringing the people together in a place where they're already trying to figure out what they're going to do during the midst of a pandemic.
Exactly.
I think that's where that I see the creativity and the uniqueness in you that God pulls out.
Yeah.
You know, to where it can help somebody, a kid in there that may be getting abused. I go there with it. Or a kid that may be getting pressured mentally on things that normally he'd be at school and wouldn't have to deal with. Now you're dealing with the mom and the dad and they out and they trying to figure out a way to come together with a group of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that helps, man.
And even outside of that, I mean, it's just for that mom who doesn't have a lot of outlets for her son or their kids, right?
Yeah.
So I do the kid versions of the shows, and I get a lot of them. I work with a nonprofit, so we just invite them over to the platform. So on certain days, and so on those certain days, I deal with the kids that are 12 and below.
Okay.
And we do our own game shows.
Yeah.
Right. And so it gives the mom an hour and a half time to just do her for a second, right?
There it
just
is.
put the kid in front of the computer. I'll take care of the rest, right?
Man.
So it's more therapeutic than anything.
So therapeutic when you think about the fact that all they usually doing is playing video games and stuff where they're not interacting with another individual on the level that they're going to interact with
But
you.
some of your games can also be educational, correct?
Oh, for sure, without a doubt. So I don't know if you ever played a Family Feud, educational Family Feud, but it's fun. But yeah, no, all of the games they're customizable. So if we're doing educational games, we can do educational games. If we're doing ladies' nights, we can do lady night games, right? We can just customize them depending on the demographic we're working with.
Did you ever have to create any games for yourself?
That's coming up next. It's close. It's close. I want to do it so bad. I'm working with a guy right now. Him and I speak on the phone about 4 times a day, so I'm working on creating our own. But I've been trying to
make it unique because it rolled into my other question when you came up with this, especially it being virtual now.
Yeah.
Because when you come up with it and you're face to face with people, in your mind you're like, I'm the only one who do this because nobody else does anything like this. But then when you actually start to go virtual and you start to research, have you found anybody else online who do something similar do?
I found a whole community of black people black game creators that do what I do. Like, so they host games, but they host their own in particular game, their game to the masses, right? And I'm like, all right, that's dope. But there's also some people out there who actually put together game night events, and so they only play black owned games, and that's a beautiful thing, right? And so I found a whole community of people. But I also have found those people who are playing games, right, but using my name.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had those too. So you find one or two that pop up.
I think that's good.
Yeah, because they don't do the research.
Yeah,
I've done my research, so I know what's out there. I know what's not to be.
But is that name your name, as in like you got it on paper, legal?
Yep. Okay, that's the beautiful part about it, right? It's the ultimate game night. It's trademarked throughout the whole country. Nobody can use it.
That's
right.
Awesome.
And so if you're watching now,
the ultimate game night is in the building, just so y'all know.
Come on, man. Trademark.
And the boy got a trademark, the boy out of Missouri, and y'all boys in trouble if you use it, because we coming to get that bag.
I got a guy in New York who's going back and forth with me right now, but we're going to work with that.
Yeah, we're going to work with it, but we'll see you in court.
Yes,
don't play with us, man.
I got some good lawyers.
Don't play with us, man.
But I don't think it's gonna get to that point.
Well,
right?
if it do though, we prepared to go the whole distance for the ultimate game night.
Sure. It's the ultimate game night. So I that's when I started about 4 years ago, and ever since then I've just been perfecting it, putting events together,
as you should,
and working on my craft, man.
What month is your busiest month of the year?
June, July, and August. June,
summertime, because
summertime. Yeah,
that's really what it is.
Yeah, for one, with the pandemic, with the pandemic happening during times where it was cold, when it warms up, everybody just want to be outside and do something.
For sure.
So they book us a lot. And it's fun. But June is also my birthday month.
Check him out. He jabbed you with the birthday month. So you getting specials on June. Right?
Yeah, I get a lot. I'm not giving any specials on June.
Oh, he just called
I'm not giving any specials. It's a special day for sure.
He giving out jugs, his brother. Coop, shout out
Say
to
you're receiving specials.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure. And we do all kind of things, man. So from the digital games to in-person events to birthday parties. But I'm also doing a kickball tournament for my birthday this year. So it's going to be fun.
So would you say that
really?
the pandemic has been a blessing to your business? Have you gotten more business out of the pandemic being virtual or not?
I wouldn't say more. I think it just I was consistently booked though, for sure. But I was consistently booked originally. So I wouldn't say more, they just needed me more, right?
Okay.
So I had a lot of repeat customers, right?
Did you get a lot of new customers?
I had some new ones.
Not a lot.
Not a whole lot, but I had the repeat customers are the ones.
How have you been advertising?
That's
Word of mouth is great.
Social media, internet.
Media. I'm out here on social media. I'm out here on all platforms at the Ultimate
But
Game
have
Night.
you been advertising and pushing your work out on there?
On social media, to the best of my ability, right?
yeah.
You gotta start. So I don't have a huge budget when it comes to marketing. I'm working on that. So in the meantime,
that.
I hit my streets.
And that's the
I'm in the
best
streets. I'm in the community. I'm in the neighborhoods. I'm booking events. You see me around with me being out in the streets and we being out in the events and the parties. They see me. They book me. They want to. And then the people who have already experienced my events, they come back, right? And they tell somebody about it. So they come looking for it. Oh, I got a game night. I'm trying to do a ladies' night. All right, cool. I got something for you. You know, so it's consistent.
Have you ever thought about going into the schools and actually partnering up with the schools and saying, hey, I can come into whether the classroom or if we have this amount of people at the school so that we can create a fun Friday or something like that?
For sure.
Have you ever done that?
I haven't done it yet. It was on the calendar to do. then the pandemic hit, and so I haven't done
But even now, during the pandemic, I think you can still do something
I just
like that.
sealed the deal.
Okay.
Next month's gonna be my first month for my first year contract. I'm contracted with a company for a year.
Shout out to contracting companies out there putting that bag up.
Yeah, she works with kids.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
SD Smith. She works with the kids back in the town, and so we're gonna do a whole year worth of events.
Awesome.
So the first month is in May, and we're doing 2 game nights a month. And they booked me for Memorial Day weekend. I'm going
Shout out to Memorial Day
I'm going
weekend.
to a hotel. They booked the room.
They got it right. They
got
doing
me
it right.
A rental car. I'm good. We good.
Let me
good,
ask you
man.
this, just to switch gears for a second.
Yeah, for
As
sure.
far as just the, have you, far as sponsors, have you been trying to get you some sponsors, some people to that you, when you doing the game, Ultimate Game Night,
Yeah.
you can put something out. Like that's what we're working on now, and I just wanted to ask you, are you even considering doing stuff like that?
Oh, for sure.
Because I think that's something that I'm not only am I missing, but you missing too if we don't have that. And it takes some humbling to reach out to these people to get somebody to say, hey man, let them know that you'll put their stuff up when you're doing your show, organize it in a way to where, and I think we can partner up on something like that.
I don't see
to
why
where
not.
we can, both link people together. Because I have, we got following, they steadily going up from Instagram to Snapchat to YouTube, and we just kind of work it like that so we both can represent each other. You'd be like, not only can I do you on mine, but I can do you on Boss Talk as well, and we can work together on trying to get some sponsors.
For sure. I'm always looking for sponsors.
I think that's something. I think that's something we got to work on because I haven't focused on that because I've been so busy focusing on you and the individuals that sit in that seat.
Yeah.
I felt like the interviewing was important. I felt like it brought awareness to what happens in our culture, and I think that's more important than anything for me to make sure our people are being represented in the correct way.
And when we say sponsorship, I'm not looking for. I mean, I would like to have a big sponsor. That's cool. But even the mom and pop stores,
I'm a mom and pop. Why not?
Yeah, even the mom and pop store. I'm not overlooking anybody or anything. If you can bring value to me, I'm gonna bring value to you and your clients, and we can merge right in the middle.
I think that's the way we got to go with it.
Oh,
I really do. But I just got to take the time out to hire somebody to start hitting the business like we were doing with VRM early on, and just have some people that go out and speak and talk to the business owners about sponsoring Boss Talk 101, sponsoring the Ultimate Game Night. Just put it on a flyer and
Do you have a website?
together.
My website, UGNKC.com. Ultimate Game Night. UGN, Ultimate Game Night, KC, because that's where I'm from.
Shout out to KC, man.
You know what I mean?
It's going down.
No, the reason why I asked you too, because we had another guest on our show, and what he said he did is when someone visits your website, the first thing that pops up on his website is a little drop down thing that talks about would you like to sponsor us? So that would be the first thing that they see. So that's something you could put on your website.
Okay.
So if somebody want to check you out, they can see, oh, I can have him sponsor us.
Yeah, I like that.
So that's
Come
something
on
you
now.
can do.
Come on, Miss Jamaica.
The
official.
official. Don't play with her. She tripping over that.
Official.
The official. There's a bunch of them out there.
Because there's a bunch of them out there, so I got to make sure.
Yeah,
it's
you the official.
I'm the official.
My apologies. My apologies.
So what would a guy like me do up in Kansas City, Missouri, man?
First off, I'm gonna let you ride with me.
Okay, we're
Right,
gonna.
we're gonna
Well, I
do-
don't know. You got shot, my nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
it wasn't in
it wasn't in
Kansas
Kansas City.
Well, wherever
It was in
at.
Arizona.
Yeah,
You know,
but sometimes you gotta watch the
You
the
do,
company
you do.
keep. You know,
I'm not-
you told your side.
Yeah.
I ain't heard the other side.
You haven't heard
know,
the other side.
But I mean, we're gonna ride. You know what
but
I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna make sure you good.
Okay.
In my neighborhood.
Cause y'all ain't got an open carry out there, do you?
No, I don't know yet.
I don't think
know if
so.
it's open
No,
to
down here in
Niggas
Texas, you better have your
opening- opening carrying.
That's what I
openly
say.
all
I
the
talk
time.
about people who tell people, "Oh, we gonna control the guns and we gonna
Nah.
control." How you gonna do that? Because the ones who really the ones in the streets, they getting them illegally anyway.
and they have them all the time, so, it don't matter.
You really just make yourself vulnerable. You might ought to open that gate.
Yeah, but it ain't even about that when we go back to the town. If I'm bringing you, I'm not gonna put you in a situation where it's gonna be all bad.
Okay.
I gotta treat you nice. We're
That's
gonna
what's
ride
up.
loyalty. I got my
You want
partner.
us to come back.
Yeah, for sure. I want you to always come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna even do you wrong. I know you got the I feel you. You gotta ride in luxury. I'm gonna have my partner come get you from the airport. First and foremost, my best friend. His name is Dion. He does deluxe transport.
Okay.
Right? So he'll pick you up in the Escalade and bring you to where I'm gonna be at. And we're gonna ride. We're gonna get some barbecue first and foremost. You like barbecue,
What
right?
is Kansas City known for? Are they known for the barbecue?
They were known for barbecue for sure.
Because anytime we travel
I ain't
anywhere,
gonna lie,
we
man.
always go and say, okay, what is this town known for food-wise? Because we want to experience, because we love food. We
Yeah.
want to experience
When
that.
I hit that
I'm
bad
gonna
boy,
get
I ain't
some
gonna lie
barbecue.
to you. I'm gonna probably grab an Escalade at the airport. One of them. I'm gonna get something big.
Yeah.
Come through and pick you up to be. That's how I do.
I'll say less.
Yeah, because I like to ride and look, and I might want to stop your homeboy. I don't know what he doing. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna whip that whip. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I feel
I
you.
mean, yeah,
I feel
I
you.
pull up in Chicago like that Dinner Bay. Yeah, I pull up, and I pulls up hard too.
Oh, we're gonna be
Like
back.
I got it. I pull up like we Texas niggas roll real, and we swing wide, and we turn
Yeah.
a 3 into a 1 way.
Don't swing too wide on these streets, though.
Yeah,
These streets here got
What y'all
potholes.
got?
You know
Oh,
what I'm
y'all
saying?
got potholes?
Yeah, we got potholes.
Y'all
man.
ain't fixing the streets
I know
up.
I know the partners
Texas
down
niggas
there.
roll real and swing wide.
Yeah, I know the partners down there at the city. They gonna just patch it up.
Oh, they ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Nah, man, we ain't gonna do all that.
Oh,
you gotta know where
man.
you're going. That's why you gotta ride. You gotta follow me. Make sure when
Okay.
I'm swinging, you swing. Make sure you swing the
it's
right
an
way.
organized way.
Yeah, watch out for the potholes.
What kind of whips them boys riding in up there? They doing the Bentleys and all that?
No, not necessarily.
You don't see that much.
We
You
in,
gotta go
muscle-
downtown or something.
We into the muscle cars. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
really?
into the muscle car. We gonna swing.
Do you
Now,
have
I'm talking
one?
about. I ain't talking about swinging left and right. We gonna do that. Yeah, we gonna
Nah,
serve.
y'all
We call
really-
that
y'all-
serving, but
y'all-
we gonna swing them cars. 5.0s. We had box Chevys. Anything sports related. Any sports cars, muscle. Yeah, we swing it.
Do you have one?
I don't have one. That's never
What's
was.
your dream?
It wasn't his thing.
That never was my
it's
thing.
not
I
your
have a
thing?
brother, my oldest brother. His name is Fatty the driver. Fatty the
driver.
driver gets nasty behind the wheel.
He's an icon.
Trust me.
Patty
Trust me.
the driver.
He's a KC sideshow king. Do you guys know what sideshows are?
No.
When you
I
take
know what
your
it is. I know
cards
what
and
it
you
is
just
because they
swing
doing
your
it here.
donuts.
What your son was doing here?
But then, okay, that's the
And you
new
go to
thing.
figure
That's
eights.
the thing that they're doing now. But when you have a classic car, why do that? Don't do that with a classic car.
So you say when doing it now, right? So I grew up in an era where we've been doing it, right? We just brought it back. I made it more for the culture. Like we just brought it back. It's a whole car culture. The whole car culture, man, it's crazy. So but nah, we've been doing it. My brother's been doing it since he was 13, 14 years old. You get the K5. You remember the K5? K5 hit the corner, the 4-way stop sign, and go crazy. I mean, you gotta have full control in the car. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta be able to put the right amount of pressure on that gas pedal to control that car. Swing, fishtail on out of there and get on out of there.
Say, man.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you do
crazy.
it?
I used to be able to. I haven't done it in a while, so I won't be able to be like, yeah, you know, my handles is tight. I'll be dead wrong if I said that, right? But nah, my brothers do. My oldest and my youngest brothers, they do it. They do it, and they know a lot of people who do it. We've done multiple events for the sideshow community, trying to bring everybody together. When you're doing it illegally, it's a lot of shoot 'em up, bang man that can happen.
What's the I'll ask, what is the what's the thing in Missouri that really, you know, the food you say is barbecue, but I mean, what's the historical something there that history, you know, you got to be something historical there.
I say the Jazz District.
Okay,
Like,
that's hot.
Jazz.
Now we talking.
The Jazz District.
we got real pumped up when you said that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
Is it in comparison to Memphis? We went down to Memphis, you know.
I would say yes.
Really?
I would say yes. But before I go to the whole historical debate, I don't know a whole lot of big names to say right now. But we have a whole.
You got
district.
Isaac Hayes from down there.
Yeah, down where
there in Memphis.
In Memphis. Yeah,
He don't even know
BB
that.
that's hard to compare to anybody.
Them boys down there, we went down there. They having a good time.
Who Parker Square? Charlie Parker Square.
Charlie Parker Square.
What that? Oh.
It's the Jazz District. So we have a whole district of.
What's that
called
boy
18th
Kenny
Divine.
G? He from where he from?
Nah, he ain't from Kansas City.
Where that boy from?
I don't know where he from. I like Kenny G though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like Kenny
Shout
G.
out to Kenny G, man. You still rocking around here too. We be
Big
seeing
shout
you.
out to Kenny G. He's
Yeah,
smooth with it.
yeah, he's smooth. Yeah, he won't cut his hair for nothing. Kenny
Nah,
G,
I
long
wouldn't.
hair.
I wouldn't. But yeah, that's got the 18th Divine District. It's known for the arts and jazz. It's a lot of restaurants that just popped up down there. It's our black district. So we got the KC Juke House. On Monday nights, they have this thing called Soul Sessions. Soul Sessions, man, it's the number one spot for people who do spoken word, all kind of stuff, man. Spoken word. My guy Simeon the Jets, Mark's my barber and them like that. They putting events down there. Really, really, really nice, man. So yeah, that's Kansas City. But I would say barbecue, the car culture,
Okay.
and the women are beautiful.
Y'all wear them Cohan shoes?
The who?
Cohan. What kind of shoes y'all be wearing? Dress shoes? What y'all be wearing?
They wear all kind of different things, man.
Oh yeah, what's
Air
that boy? What's
Maxes.
that rapper name down there? The independent rapper that everybody. He on the phone with me. Tech 9.
Tech. Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
on the
I rock
phone
with
on the
Tech.
picture with me.
I rock with Tech.
Tech 9.
Tech.
And they got that money.
Yeah, he does. Independent. I love his hustle. I love his grind. I love
Tech
what he
9.
started
I
with.
met him long time ago in Vegas at a show. I didn't know who he was. Tech 9. Little did I know, you know, he was gonna be ripping and swimming through them waves. That boy, that bad man.
He's nice.
He rap real fast. He got a deep Caucasian following.
Yeah,
Really?
he does.
Yeah.
But before he got that Caucasian following, he had the town on lock.
Did he?
On lock. He made music for the hood. And when he did, it was really, really nice. He had some bangers that still get played to this day.
I'm glad you said that,
Yeah,
man.
get the
You know
party
what?
hype.
Top 3 artists of all time. Is it Tech 9 one of them?
In the top all time?
Yeah, all time. Top 3, dead or alive, any genre.
No. Tech 9.
Well, he not in it?
Nah. He's not a part of
Damn.
that. For,
Tech 9, check it, man. You got a cat in here that ain't really saying you part of his top 3 and he from your same city, man. You need to check that boy when you see him.
Nah.
The ultimate game night.
Dude, you gonna do me like that? That's a horrible drop.
No. Everybody, any publicity, if you can get him to tag into you, nigga, we going.
Come
and
on,
I'm going
Tech.
with you.
Hey. No, not my top 3 as far as well, I don't know. He got some.
See, there it go. We
Got
bringing it
some lyrics.
back.
So what is your top 3?
Say that again. What is my top 3? My top 3.
Boy, I sure am gonna stop
I'm
and make
going-
me a meme about this. Ooh, they hit it though.
Ooh, I'm going back. I can't go too far from the town. I have to go with my personal experience. I'm gonna get to you real. I don't listen to a whole lot of mainstream music.
Okay.
I'm giving it to you real. So I like Ron. He's from the town. His name is Ron. He listens.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
That's your number one?
Ron. That's my number one.
Run
Listen all
is
the
number
time.
one.
And like I said, I go with my personal experiences. My number 2 would be Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey, shout out Nipsey, shout out Black Sam, his brother, man. That's the whole game, man, and
Black
that
Sam,
family
yeah,
over there. Yeah,
for sure.
I rock with him.
For sure. When you
Rock
talk
with
about
him.
the independent grind,
You can't take 9 on that. Way
Tech
over
Nine,
that level.
definitely
He
on
over
that.
that level actually.
man, he's there. He's
But
right.
what I'm telling you, he was doing it from the jump. Yeah,
E40 in them. E40
Yeah.
in the click, man. Master P.
yeah.
That grind is for real. That independent grind.
So you said
Ron,
Nipsey
Nipsey Hussle,
Nipsey
and
Hussle,
who's your
you
third?
number 3.
My third. Oh, of all time, right?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Any genre.
In his genre.
I've been on a different kick right now, and I'm gonna go a whole nother way.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with what I'm feeling right now.
Okay.
I'm more of a lover boy these days.
Okay.
I'm listening to a guy named Alan Stone.
Shout out Alan Stone. You
Yeah.
made the boys roster.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm
Alan
listening to Alan
Stone.
Stone.
Ron, Nipsey, and
Alan Stone.
Yep. Those are my 3.
So where's
Top
Alan
3
Stone
artists
from?
of all time from D Coop
From
in the
D. Coop.
building.
Come on, man. There it is, right there.
Yeah,
Is Alan
man.
Stone a local artist?
No, he's from Seattle.
Okay.
He's a white guy from Seattle.
Okay.
Check
He's
it,
a mix
man.
of he has a really nice voice. He's an R&B artist. So I say a mixture of Stevie Wonder with Robin Thicke.
Okay.
You get Alan Stone.
Wow.
Smooth.
Okay.
Smooth.
Got
Hit
it.
the
I
high notes.
like your top 3.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
I like them. I mean, so, you know, do you think that when you first started off doing these game shows a few years back, if you could go back yourself, who you are now, and talk to who you were then, what would you say?
What do I say? From then,
From now
to then, I would say,
what would you tell him?
I would tell him.
You're sitting right beside him.
Yeah.
What would you say?
That's what I would say to him. Say, bro, get extremely focused. Hone all the way in on your craft. And go hard as hell.
Already.
Break the barriers. Kick down the doors. Build the relationships. The relationships will get you where you need to go. You'll be on the big stage in no time.
Cool. That's
what I would tell
real.
you.
That's real.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: asking people, talking to people that look like yourself. How is that, as far as drumming up the shows and stuff? Do you think if you were of another race, would it be easier, or would it be the same battles that you face trying to build up a game show?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I think, well, we know how the systematic racism is.
No. Yeah, I get where
Right,
you're going, but
so-
I'm asking you. That's a good question, but
It's a good
I want you
question.
to tell me if you feel like those barriers would be a little bit less intense.
Those barriers are going to always be intense. I don't think it'll be a problem for me.
Okay.
I dwell more in those uncomfortable situations than most people I know. So trying to break down those barriers, if I knew what you're going to try to throw at me, I'll be able to block it in a way and redirect the conversation to get back to the point, to make you have to make a decision, not based off of anything else, but where we are right now and what's being presented.
Wow.
I would say that.
Wow. So
I've been in those tough conversations with people, white and black, and I've had to deal. We had to deal. We got a will and deal in this thing.
did you like you rock with J. Cole and that middle child?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I rock with J. Cole all the way around the cold world, all the way around the board. I rock with J. Cole.
I just thought you fit in that whole scenario, right?
Yeah. What you mean?
He got that song, don't he? He called middle child.
Yeah.
Ain't you the middle child?
Yeah, I am the middle
Okay,
child.
I'm just asking, man.
Yeah.
Wake up, Cool.
For sure, my bad.
Wake
I'm like,
up,
what,
Cole.
what happened?
D.
Yeah,
Coop
I
in the
am-
house, y'all.
Come on,
way
man.
out of Missouri, man. Kansas City, Missouri in the
Kansas
building.
City. I have
let me
two
ask you a
brothers.
question. Yeah, I know, but let me ask you another question.
Talk to me.
That boy Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fun
shout
you.
out to that
Big
boy.
shout out to Eddie.
I think
he
he did
from
one of
your
the
city?
coldest. He from up that way. I don't know if
he's from Kansas City.
There it is. I told you.
Missouri.
Say, man, I'm not playing. I'm not playing no games in there. I do an interview. Do you hear me?
Yeah, come on, man.
Just from the dome, like these cat freestyle. I do mine like that, like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
I'm dropping them.
They just gave him a street.
They gave him a street.
They just gave him
well
a street.
deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
He did a good show. Every time we went to see him, he done a great show.
He's funny.
He have a good time, and he go hard and hard as the night goes on.
He's been in a lot of big old school movies. Like
he slept on the bench and all kind of stuff to get in movies.
Yeah.
And when he first moved to LA, he told a story, about how he had to act like he was his own the guy that manager. He had to act like he had it all structured correctly when it wasn't.
Yeah.
So shout out to that boy, man, because he did things like jump. That means going somewhere you never been before.
Yeah.
And saying, I'm going to take a shot at it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't take a shot at it.
Yeah.
And that's why they don't never know that they could have went the extent that they could go.
Yeah. Then he brought it back to the town, man. That Malcolm and Eddie really gave
Malcolm and Eddie streamed out of there?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they streamed out of there, but they had the backdrop. And
for the city.
Yeah, so when they did the show, they said it was in Kansas City. On the show, they said it, that was placed in Kansas City. And that was dope.
That's
and then
real
also
dope.
he actually comes back to the city and does he's big on boxing. So he comes back to talk to the kids and do the boxing programs with the kids.
Good.
Say, look, check it out, man. My boy, man, Eddie Griffin. Make sure you tap into Boss Talk 101, man. We got one of your natives here. He really talking that talk for you, man. And at the end of the day, if you come through Dallas, Texas, we here, baby. You can come on the show, man. Special shout out to that boy Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin, big shout out to Eddie.
Yeah,
man.
is anybody else I'm missing up there in Kansas? I mean, it may be somebody else. I mean, is it somebody that I'm missing?
Other than like my brother, Fatty the driver.
Fatty the driver.
I'm always.
So you say he like a legend.
Local legend right now.
Legend.
When it comes to the car scene and spinning the tires, Smoke the Tires, not the homies, as an organization. We do. He does a lot of non-violent events.
Yeah.
To try to showcase
the
car scene.
That's hot.
To give them a place to
taking their mind off that other stuff.
Yeah. And so, but it's a lot of local artists. There.
Yeah.
I would hate to name drop and don't name the right people, so I'm not even gonna do that.
Be mad at you.
Yeah, I'm not going back home to that
already.
I ain't gonna
so
do it.
what's the plan? I mean, do you feel like he answered these questions correctly?
Yes, sir, he did.
Already, man. So I think you did tell us. Did you tell him your Instagram handle and everything?
I don't know. Let's go with it.
Let's go with it. I want to
to
make sure you get that out there to the masses.
Come on now. My name is D Coop. I'm your host.
D Coop in the
building. Give it up for
man. Hold up.
Hey, check me out on Instagram at The Ultimate Game Night. At The Ultimate Game Night. Facebook the same. YouTube same thing. We do birthday parties, baby showers, weddings, anything that you have, any game show, game night ideas, reach out to me. We'll do it virtually or in person. I bring the buzzards, we bring the fun, and it's going to be a great time.
Man, we still trying to pin you to do one in here.
Yeah.
We want to try to bring some people in, sitting in those chairs and basically rock out with you. I just want to make sure we do that. And you don't have any children, or you do?
I have two.
Yeah. How old are they?
Boy and a girl. My daughter is 2 going on 3. 15, I mean, she's really old, but she's 2 going on 3. And then my son is 6.
Shout out to your son is 6. What I want to try to do is on Father's Day, a week before Father's Day, I'm putting together a deal where virtually we can link up and we can do something to show the black unity and how the black father is still in the children's life. And we'll have some fathers and sons here as well. That. And so we're going to do a whole podcast for about a couple hours. Just on the fact, and then put it out on Father's Day so that people can see the unity and the fact that brothers like yourself step up to the plate and take care of their children.
I'm not running from it, man. That's my biggest blessing, man. I love my
shout out to Boss Talk 101 because we do things a little different, and we try and bring y'all to awareness that black brothers are stepping up, and we trying to do different if we aren't doing right. Even you brothers that aren't doing right, holla at your boy. It's a unique hustle.
There we go.
Yeah, but so let's talk about your son again. What's the difference between your son and your daughter? Let's hit that for you. What's the difference in their attitude? They both like you, huh?
Oh, they both, they both like me. My daughter is obsessed with me. I can't go anywhere without her asking me. She's in
no,
that
do y'all
wild stage.
act alike?
Right now I don't know what. I would say so. Me and my daughter, she's
Man, you see that $1 million smile?
My son,
He
for
said
sure.
the daughter first. He said the daughter first, and then he said the son who was older. I checked him out.
Yeah, my daughter's a handful. I love her to death. My son, he's starting to feel himself a little bit more.
That's good.
And so that's the beautiful part of it. I love the fact that he can understand, he can articulate his perspective, and it's not like jaded. It's how he feels. And he can handle any adversity that comes his way right now. Not any, but the adversity that comes his way right now, he can handle it.
Yeah, right? That's what's up, man. So we thank you for coming on the show. That's how you break it all the way down. You hear my voice drop down in tempo like that? We appreciate you for coming on the show. We love you. That's something I tell all my guests, man. We love you, and we definitely appreciate you. And all the, all the times when you tapped in with me in those mornings we would talk, I appreciate the conversation. I'm glad to finally get to meet you. And to be honest with you, if there's anything we can do from Boss Talk 101 podcast that can help you to push an agenda, you're always welcome to either A, come back and be a guest, or B, you can call me and I'll shout it out on the page. There we go. It's going down, man. The podcast is coming on all social media platforms, from Apple Podcasting to Stitcher to iHeart to Google Podcasting and Spotify. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm already tapped in. I feel like I came down here on a Thursday feeling like what's that dude? Sir Charles Jones. Yeah, man. It's Friday.
Hey, that boy say that boy come down there on a Thursday thinking like, hey man, it's Friday, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So you rock out with him.
Come on, man. I done seen a few people y'all done dropped on the podcast. Man, I am a fan of the podcast.
Thank you, man. Boss Talk 101, where the big bosses come.
Come on now.
Yeah, man.
Come on. Yeah, I appreciate you for having me.
Oh, man, you always welcome. You family, man.
I appreciate you for
shout out to Dennis. That boy Coop, man. Dennis Cooper been Yeah.
Taking care of him.
He come through every now and then. He flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Yeah, that's my guy right there.
Rumble, young man, rumble.
Say, man.
Miss Official.
Thank you
for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Man, we appreciate you, man. It's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101.
Here we go.
And we out.